Do you guys want to find out my top picks for all the movies that came out in 2017? Carry on watching to find out. Yo guys, AK here, back again making another YouTube video, and today doing another vlog. This one is dedicated to movies, and if you've seen my last movie kind of vlog, that was a Star Wars Last Jedi review. You can go check that out on the card above. I'm trying to make this a much better movie vlog, so yeah, this is going to be all my top favorite movies that came out in 2017. I'm not trying to impress you with the movies that I like, or kind of cater to what movies other people like, or Rotten Tomatoes ratings or IMDb ratings. I'm not bothered about that. I will show them throughout the video if you just for your entertainment or information, and it will swipe up every time I talk about a movie. But this is just my top picks. Some of them I've got, I don't know, 10% on Rotten Tomatoes, but this is just what I think of these movies. So without further ado guys, smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications if you're hyped for this video, and yeah, let's get started. Number 10 on the list is the Lego Batman movie. So this was a great Lego movie, and that's what all the critics thought about it, and that's what I think about it. The humour that was packed into it was really good. I liked the way the story was set. It's just, to me, it's not as powerful as the other movies. It is quite funny and entertaining, and obviously I like Lego, and when you make a nice, or put some good characters into a Lego movie, that is a win-win for me. Just two good things for me. Lots of people like Lego, lots of people like Batman and the DC world, and I too enjoyed Batman and the DC world. Had lots of characters. I liked the part where you had spin-off with you got when Batman goes to the other world, where he finds out that he's actually a villain and he's a bad person, and then he meets all the other guys like Sauron and the dinosaurs and whatever. That is really cool, and it's just nostalgic for and reminding you of all the other movies that you've watched in your entire lifetime. Coming in at number 9, I think, is the second and only animation in the rest of this rest of this video, and that is Boss Baby. So Boss Baby was an extremely funny, still kind of childish, but I like the idea of it, where you have the child, the new baby, and he's not really a baby at all, and he's trying to take over the other kid's life, but in the end they make up, and they both help each other to stop this evil guy from taking over the world with his new puppy call company, and they try and save their parents from him. And it's really funny, packed with lots of humour, and how the babies try and hide that they can actually talk, and they're not really legitimate babies, so they drink that weird milk, which kind of keeps them like adults, but they're still babies. But you understand what I mean? It was a great movie, and I highly recommend you watch it. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies as well. Coming in 8th place is I'm probably going to step on lots of people's toes. Let's just start with The Last Jedi. Some people are like, why have you put this in 8th place? Why is it in 2nd or 3rd? And then some people are like, why is this even on the list? And I did make a video on this, and I did say there was lots of disappointments and there was lots of good parts. So big highs, big lows. But it is Star Wars, and I love Star Wars. I can't bear not to put it on this list. I really loved the high parts, and I didn't really like the low parts. It was a bit unsatisfying at some parts where they killed off some good characters like Snoke and Luke. You know how it's just the director change was the worst part about it. Where you had J.J. Abrams taking it this way, and then you had I'm forgetting the other guys, the second director's name, The Last Jedi, just taking it the other way, just like a complete reroute, as if he didn't like those characters. But it was packed with humour, it was really funny. I liked the part where Luke was just trolling Snoke with his Force Ghost. It was just really funny and enjoyable. But obviously I just talked about those little titty bad parts, which just I don't know on my list. In 7th place we have Going in Style. So we've got Martin Freeman in this one. He is a top class actor. and this is really funny. Him and two other guys, they lost all their pensions and stuff, and they're trying to get back on the government or bank really for taking their money. So they go and commit a crime, and they're just like old people committing a crime. It's really funny the way they do it, and they're all sort of slow and like they're just not good at committing crimes. And they make like millions of dollars and give around money to people or whatever. It's really funny. They never get caught, and they get this. And it was emotional when you had like Martin Freeman's character interacting with that girl, and how the girl kind of doesn't sell him out and just saves his life and saves him from going to prison, because she was asked whether, if you know any of them, are they criminals or whatever, and she just said no, I don't know. So you know, like just saving him. It was quite emotional, and overall the movie is very funny and entertaining. Next up is another crime style movie, but this one is a less humorous one and a more action-packed movie, and this is Baby Driver. I really love this movie. I didn't know it was going to be this good. I didn't really have any high expectations for it, but we had Kevin Spacey and a lot of other nice characters like Jamie Foxx and Ansel Elgort just coming together to make it really nice. It was still funny and very interesting, action-packed, you know, like movie. Lots of cool car chases, and the way like the driving is just amazing. The action is really nice. It's got some good humor packed into it. Wonderful actors that are playing these roles. It was a really enjoyable movie, and it was something I was not expecting to enjoy, but it was just amazing. Next up is another movie on a similar style. This is kind of a mix between Going in Style and Baby Driver. This is Hitman's Bodyguard. This was amazing, and I only watched this a couple of days ago. I watched this in 2018, but it came out in 2017, so I decided to put it on the list. We have the man himself, Samuel L. Jackson, with Deadpool actor Ryan Reynolds, and they come together to make a complete comedy duo. They are really funny, and the action is amazing. I like Samuel L. Jackson's character a lot. I like Samuel L. Jackson himself. He might be my favourite actor. He's like in my top 5. But it was really, really, really funny. The action sequences were amazing. All the car chases were good. I liked the plot line. I just didn't like. So we had Ryan Reynolds. His character was a little bit boring. So as in, he played a boring kind of person, lots of rules and whatever. So compared to him in Deadpool, it's just day and night. It's like in Deadpool, he's just completely humorous, and he has got some humor, but he's got a real boring side as well. So I would like it to be a little bit funnier on his side. I still loved his role and everything, but that's just my little criticism on that. In 4th place, we have Spider-Man Homecoming, and this was by far the best Spider-Man movie ever made, in my opinion. And I really liked the inclusion of Iron Man, and obviously this is part of the MCU, so if you watched Captain America Civil War, you saw where Iron Man recruited Spider-Man, and this is the new one with the new actor and everything. I really like him, and I like how he works with Tony Stark, and how he's done lots of bad things, and Tony Stark kind of fires him, and he just comes back with doing something really good, and he comes back on the team, and then he gets invited to become an Avenger and all that jazz. It's really good, some good follow-ups to all his Avengers Infinity War, and I'd like to see him again. I really liked his character, and I'd like to see another Spider-Man with the same actor, so yeah. In 3rd place, you got your boy GOTG2, with Guardians of the Galaxy 2. This was a complete surprise to everyone, and with the first Guardians of the Galaxy in 2014. So it's pretty obvious that the second one's going to be crazy amazing. The first one was crazy amazing, the second one was just good. It was really good. Wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still really, really good. Like, really good. I liked the plot line with Ego. I liked the new characters. Mantis was a little bit annoying, I didn't know what she was, but at least there's an inclusion of a bit of like a kind of a silly character in there, a bit more stupid kind of character in it. He then turned out to have a little bit of a dark side and some secrets that she was keeping from the team. Not really a dark side. Baby Groot, he's by far the best part of the movie. You cannot argue with me. And Taserface was the most stupid name I've ever heard for a villain. That was good as well. Good plot line, good characters. Obviously you got pretty sure Chris Pratt, who acts as like Emmett in the Lego movie and stuff like that. He's in Passengers and all that jazz. He's a nice actor, I like him. I recognised him from the moment I started the movie. Well, I started the first one. But this was a really good movie, nice actors, nice plot line, and the way the movie was set. It was very funny and enjoyable, and it was just great. Second place we have Thor Ragnarok, and this is a really great. This is the third of the Thor installments, by far the best. Completely blew number 1 and 2 out of the box, and 1 and 2 are much less humorous and much less. I don't know. It's not as much. It doesn't really feel similar to the other Marvel movies, but Thor Ragnarok just hit it straight in the bag. New director, he was really funny. All these great actors. The inclusion of Doctor Strange was good. And obviously we found out what happened to Hulk after Age of Ultron, and how he got captured by the Grandmaster, and he's been Hulk for 2 years now, and then Thor comes and saves him, and Asgard gets destroyed, and then you got the cliche thing like Asgard is not the place for people, and then we don't know where they're going to settle next. So there's lots of theories on YouTube and the internet about it, but we'll find out later on. And I was just annoyed that Thor lost his eye. This is my second. Why did Thor have to lose his eye? I just do not know. Is it just like something in that bloodline, like Thor and Odin's father and all that, they have to lose their eye? I just don't get it why he had to lose his eye. But other than that, it was a really amazing movie. And also, inclusion of a female villain this time, being Hela. She was badass. The way she broke Thor's hammer, that was crazy, and she was really good. Let's get on. Some honourable mentions, because I'm not going to mention the first one until after the honourable mentions. The honourable mentions are not honourable mentions for number 1, they are honourable mentions for coming on the list, if you get what I mean. Like, they didn't make it to the top 10, they're probably like 11 and 12 and stuff like that. So they are Gifted, which has Chris Evans in it, and the Lego Ninjago movie, which was another Lego movie, kind of bombed badly in like Rotten Tomatoes and whatever. I still enjoyed it very much. I used to like the Lego Ninjago show, which is one of the reasons why I enjoyed it. But anyway, let's get on to number 1. Drum roll, please. Number 1. Didn't do so well with Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb. It is Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge, or Dead Men Tell No Tales. I do love Pirates of the Caribbean, I do love Johnny Depp, I do love all the rest of the cast, and got Orlando Bloom and all of that jazz. Christina Stewart comes in at the end. It was a great movie. Very funny. It's nice to have all the Pirates of the Caribbean cast back. That was one of my favourite trilogies. Oh, well, it's not trilogy, it has more than 3. It's one of my favourite film kind of sagas or series, and I loved it. I was waiting for it for a few years, came out, and it did not disappoint at all. It was one of the best Pirates of the Caribbean movies in my opinion. I will have a Pirates of the Caribbean kind of ranking video coming out later on, but it was really fun and it was really enjoyable. And that's just my number 1 pick. So that kind of ends this part of the vlog, and if we do anything else throughout the day, I'll keep you updated. But if you guys did enjoy this, go ahead and smash like button and subscribe to notifications. I'll catch you in another movie review, or if you're going to stay for the rest of the vlog, kudos to you, and yeah, I'll catch you later.